Look, I know I did something like this on my last video. Now keep in mind, I know I'm not going to get 2K14 back. I know I'm not going to get that. I'm not going to get Ukes. I'm not going to get THQ. I'm not going to get any of that. I know I'm not going to get that back. But this game has went down since 2K19. I'm not even talking about 2K20. I'm talking about y'all having 2 years off after that and then couldn't even give us a game with as much attention to detail as 2K19. This is what's wrong. With the modern day gamer development company, I don't know whose fault it is. But they remove little things. And as long as they put some big my faction or my GM or whatever, we will ignore all the little things that were taken out. I remember, I guess since games are too available, kids right now can get games whenever they want. I guess that's why. But when you had to save up for a game when you was a kid, when you had to do all this extra shit to get a game, you would be pissed off if they take little shit out because there's no point. So let's see this. Face paint fades as the match progresses. This was in 2K19. Absolutely no reason to take it out in 2K22 other than let's cut as many corners as possible. But we got enough space to add in my faction. We got enough space to add in microtransactions. We couldn't give advanced interest creations. We couldn't do that. We couldn't give you the interests, but we can give you my faction. We can give away so you can give us more money. Please eat ass 2K. Let's see what this is.
Ooh, nasty impact.
Now he's all that concerned at this
Face paint fades as the match progresses. Okay. All right.
War games. That shows an unbelievable range of ability.
And these are things I didn't even notice. This is the problem. These are things that I don't even notice. You know that when somebody is making a game that they care about it. When there are things that you don't even notice until it's pointed out specifically, that means they care as much as you. That means they want to make a good game as much as you want to play one. It's not just about making something that we know you're going to buy. Let's see.
I want your
Look at that. 2K2. Let's just keep going. I ain't finna keep pausing this. That's crazy. Yeah, that's insane. That is insane. That's insane.
Myself, I always had a little bit of a soft spot in my heart for extreme rules.
Don't happen in 2K22. Of course it don't happen. Of course it does. But they said acknowledge me. They said acknowledge us. When they said that, when they said acknowledge us, I knew. I was like, I have never heard a development company, a game company talk like this. Acknowledge us. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
To every Extreme Rules match on our shows.
Still the same. Multiple time of day options for arenas. Shout out to this Gen Gaming too. Multiple time of day options for arenas. This is some of the smallest shit in the world. Why is it gone? But it makes a big... See, this is what I said before. You have to have somebody creating the game. They want to make one. They want to make a good game as much as you want to play one. Right now, let's put out a serviceable product that we know people gonna buy. As long as it's not broken as 2K20, we know people gonna do this and this and that. You think Advanced Creations is coming back next year? You think multiple time of day options for arenas is coming back next year? Come on, man. Like, ridiculous.
Snap your W2 and
an event synonymous with pageantry and supreme athleticism. This is WrestleMania.
The spectacle, the grandeur, the magnificence of our business is on.
Now it's dark. I can't believe 2K22 does not have this, but this is insane. Make me mad all over again.
Together.
And this is the problem. This is little stuff. This is not stuff that's saying, oh, you're not going to get THQ and Ukes back like it's some type of gameplay innovation. This is all little presentation stuff that could be added if you just put in a little care and effort. If you cared. I'm telling y'all, the people that make this game now don't even watch wrestling. You cannot convince me that they do. Squash
And we're
matches.
underway.
Let's fast forward a little bit.
Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
Oh, man. The monster among men doesn't... Boom!
Chair. Yeah, we already know about the chair. We already know about that. We already know.
Boom!
They did this in the last video. Some of them
What do you think Finn Balor needs to focus on right now?
Probably all the ones
Regarding
in between.
Corey's point about superstars having what it takes
And
to
now
get
this doesn't
extreme,
happen.
I would argue that every superstar in the locker room possesses a mean streak.
Yeah, but not
Come
all
on,
mean
man.
streaks are created equal, Michael. But I'd say that in 2012...
Eventually found a way.
Let's go back.
Beautiful technique.
This might be it! Oh, my.
And night.
Yeah, Lesnar definitely brought it to Cena that night.
Being able to use the, yep, we already went through that. This is the same stuff. They took it. You know what's so crazy? 2K14, this is probably in the game. 2K14, we know it was. 2K15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And the year that y'all have 2 years to do it, that's when you take it out. That's when you take it out. Like, we got to have a little bit of standards.
But what's truly amazing is that John Cena eventually found a way to win.
If they want.
In 2K22, you just throw and hope to hit the
No
opponent. Hope to hit. You may not be able to hit.
More than others, doesn't it, Corey?
Get off your high horse, Cole. And no disqualification.
And look at
match
the
benefits.
Volatility and the volatility of this match. But
Okay, a
what
lot
I think
of stuff we already
oftentimes
looked
gets
over.
overlooked
Let's
is
see if
the
they have
mental
some more.
anguish that goes along with competing in a match like this.
Oh, boo-hoo. Cry me a river, sack.
Came out of
Running
the match.
Irish.
Not
whip.
agree with that for sure. Absolutely nobody thought they'd see Seth.
Oh, this is table actions.
Looks like he has something planned with his table, guys.
Why does it
Similarities
feel
with
like
the
it's a whole
2016
different?
Reign Styles
It feel
match?
like it's a whole
Though
different
for
game.
me, the biggest story of that night came after the match.
Not agree with that for sure. Absolutely nobody thought they'd see.
2K22. Why y'all take out running Irish whips? Why did y'all take that out? Why did y'all take that out? Why? And I guarantee you, once we do the things that 2K22 does better than 2K19, I guarantee you 90% of it is gonna be graphics. 90% is gonna be graphics. And because I know he may mention GMO, but that's not a GMO. You can't even do the basic shit. I'm not counting that.
Seth Rollins on that night.
This is the type of match where anything can happen right away. Corey, what can we expect?
Nope.
Well, you're going to see a lot of chaos. It's all about who can control the chaos the best. There are no limits, and every resource.
And
is
even
at
though
a
I like
superstar's
Showcase mode, like,
disposal.
that's not enough.
At
I'm
one
done
point in
playing
their career,
Showcase
they
mode within
both led the
first
same
day.
faction.
You're right, Cole. The notorious
double
club started
table.
by Finn
You can-
Balor. Once he departed for
Wait, come
WWE.
on. Okay, I'm about to be finished with this. This is the same shit we were seeing in 2K14 all the way up to 2K19. 2K20 was terrible. Okay, we know that it was broke. Then y'all had over 2 years. And y'all took little stuff out. Little stuff out. That made a big difference to the experience. Stuff that they didn't even have to remove. That shows that they didn't even try to fix the problem. They tried to install the same engine as 2K22 and then as 2K20 and then cut corners until it stopped glitching so bad. Let's remove this, let's remove this, let's remove this until it stopped glitching so bad. That's all they fucking did.
Picked up by Styles, and Styles took the ball to a whole new level.
Let's see. Yep.
And we're
Catch chair
underway.
from
Looking
the
at these two
ringside
men, I don't
area.
think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
And I can't help but get the feeling that this is going to be one of those matches people will be talking about for a long time to come.
You can't even do
It would be remiss of us if we didn't acknowledge the parallels of these two superstars. AJ Styles and Finn Balor really made a name for themselves wrestling in Japan.
simple shit.
At one point in their
All
career,
that- What about any of this is amazing? What about any of this is amazing? Nothing. None of this is amazing. None of this is innovative. This is just little stuff that people put in because they know that the wrestling fans, the people who watch wrestling, the people who love to play a game, they are going to enjoy and appreciate. That shows you 2K22 is not about enjoyment. It's not about appreciation. It's about let's put a game out and then we're going to release stuff so you can pay for it. So we can say, hey, even though we still releasing an inferior product, we've monetized it enough to say, hey, we need to keep it. We can keep the license.
led the same faction.
You're right, Cole. The notorious club.
Pull down your straps.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance.
Okay. Yeah, that's the end of this video. That's the end of this video. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Like, if you at this point, you are ignoring a whole lot. I understand if you can have some mindless fun, but at this point, when you're reviewing this game, if you're giving this game a high score and you're reviewing it, you are ignoring so much. So much. You are trying to give it a good score and not trying to give it an honest score. All this stuff got removed. This is a company that says, "Oh, we want to make simulation. We want to do this simulation. We want to make sure that everything is more realistic." But y'all took out all this shit. Let me know how y'all feel about this, y'all. This is crazy. This ain't 2K14, so you can't say, "Oh, that was however many years ago." No, this was just in 2K19. All the shit that they took out. I guarantee you can keep going. You can keep going. But my faction gonna be improved, though. We trying to get matches at... Oh, my goodness. All right. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, bro. I'll holler at y'all later.